So it's really hard to talk about what mind rise is without talking about what a psychedelic is, because even though that word has, come into our consciousness a lot more through media and books and podcasts and the Netflix How to Change Your Mind series and stuff like that, a lot of people still think psychedelic and they think a hippie tripping out on LSD in the 60s. And so what does that have to do with therapy? Well, psychedelic means mind manifesting. It just comes from the Greek word psyche, which means mind or soul, and the word delane, which means manifesting. So think of it this way. A psychedelic is like a medicine that takes your mind, which is this, let's just think of it as kind of this ball of our experiences and emotions and narratives and stories we tell ourselves and all of the stuff, and it expands it so that suddenly we can see parts of it that maybe we couldn't see before. And that has some obvious benefits for therapy, right?
Correct.
What do you do with that once a person's in this mind manifested state? Why would that be useful for therapy?
I think what I see one of the biggest benefits is it just creates a little bit of space where we're able to see our reactions. We're able to actually start to see our thoughts and then the reactions that those thoughts are causing.
Yeah.
And then start to see the certain parts of our own selves, of our psyche, and how those are related to each other, and how, certain parts of ourselves come up during certain times repetitively.
Yeah.
And seeing that, being able to take a step back and see that creates room for change.
Yeah. It's almost like the goal of talk therapy is to do exactly this, is to help people see their motivations and the stories and narratives they tell themselves that then affect their behavior and their decisions and their relationships. It's like, but psychedelics are almost kind of like they're like an accelerator. They're like a power tool. And that's how people get the experience of having 5 years of therapy in one session, quote unquote, because they're able to so quickly access all of those narratives and all of the things that they tell themselves that, and those narratives and stories kind of become the thing that become the foundation for our terrible feelings, our depression, our anxiety, our PTSD, all of those kinds of things. And so, one of the amazing things about psychedelics is that many of them do provide this rapid antidepressant or anti-anxiety effect, which is, of course, great for people suffering from those conditions. But the more important thing is we want to get into the mind and understand the things that are really shaping our behaviors and our beliefs, and see which ones of them are unhealthy and which ones of them are not serving us, so that we can move toward health and wellness.
Yeah, I kind of look at it as, symptom relief versus healing.
Oh, wow. That's a great distinction, actually. Symptom relief versus healing.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So we're really excited to talk more about psychedelics and psychedelic medicine, particularly ketamine, which is the medicine that we're currently using in psychedelic-assisted therapy. But as MDMA and as psilocybin become rescheduled and available for clinical use, we're very excited to talk about those compounds as well. So stick with us.
Thanks, guys.